I'm getting frustrated, but I apologize in advance. This is now my third time trying to film this video. I keep messing up. But anyway, I promise I will make another video shortly explaining a whole lot more. But as of right now, I just promised myself that I would document this particular journey of mine. And I'm about to be real. I'm about to be raw. Like, I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not making nothing seem cuter than what it is. So, I'll explain, I promise, a whole lot more in the next video. But as of right now, today is Friday, August the 17th of 2018. On Wednesday, August the 15th, I went to the doctor, which I ended up seeing an REI, or infertility specialist, and it was suggested by my GYN because I've been dealing with fibroids for now, this is the 3rd year. So last year and the year before, with my regular PEP, I would get a ultrasound because it was obvious, it was clear that I had fibroids. But with every ultrasound, they were never able to tell me how many or where it was, because they were like, it was shadowing in there. So pretty much it was like at least one that was so big that it was causing them not to really see much. And they just left it at that, which I'm not happy about. But it's whatever. So this year, my head is hurting so bad. This year, I told my doctor I'm ready to do something about these fibroids. Briefly, I'm 34 years old and I do not have any children. I desire to have children. I am currently in a relationship. We are coming up on 2 years. We have not really been planning a pregnancy, but neither one of us have children. We're both 34. And low-key, I'm kind of stressing about it now. Like, I just feel like I'm getting older and older and older. And everybody's already had their kids for the most part. And it's just little old me that's going to have a preschooler. And my friend's kids will be a senior in high school. Like, but neither here nor there. So this year I'm just like, I'm fed up. And my breaking point was, one day I was laying on my back. And I touched my stomach. And it was like at a slope. And I'm just like, what? So on the left side, it was just like way higher than the right side. So I'm pressing around on the right side. It's soft. It's smushy. But on the left side, it was hard, like a knot. And I'm like, what the heck? So, you know, I kind of keep track of it over the next, you know, like couple of weeks. And I'm just like, this is bothering me. I need to know what this is. And I need to know what we can do about it, because it's distorting my body. It's making me look bloated. And I had already been told that my uterus was the size of a 16-week pregnancy. That was at last year's ultrasound. Didn't even get one this year. I talked to my doctor and I told her I'm ready to do something about these fibroids. If it means a myomectomy, which I had done all of the possible research, all up and down and through YouTube and Google, to the point where I've seen the actual myomectomy procedure being performed, like all of them, laparoscopic, the C-section, all of it. Kind of preparing myself, and I'm just like, I'm ready. I'm ready to get my body back. I've been having heavy cycles since I can remember. Like, it interrupts my life so bad. Like, pretty much when I'm on my cycle, the first few days, I can't do nothing. Sometimes I don't even go to work. Like, I'm not in pain. My flow is just so heavy. So heavy. So I told my GYN I'm ready. So she referred me to an REI, which I'm pretty sure it was because I expressed to her I want to keep my fertility intact. Like, as long as I'm able to become pregnant, which she said she didn't see any reason why not. As far as ovaries and all that stuff, everything looks good to her. But then again, she's just a GYN. Like, she's not a specialist. So, refer me there. I went to my appointment on, well, I went to get an MRI, oh God, the end of July. No. Matter of fact, it was like 4 weeks ago. So whatever 4 weeks ago was. I was prescribed or whatever to get an MRI instead of an ultrasound because I was curious. Well, they wanted to know too, but I wanted to know how many there were and about the size. Because I know a couple people who have fibroids and dealing with that, and their doctors was telling them exactly how many, exactly the sizes, like, oh, you know, have this many golf ball, this many grape, this many walnut, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, my doctor's not telling me that. So I'm gonna ask. So she was like, well, I was gonna get you an MRI anyway, so they'll be able to tell. So I went 4 weeks ago, got the MRI, and I had to wait until this past Wednesday to get my results. Well, I looked up in the patient portal and read the report, which it really didn't tell me nothing. It still only said multiple fibroids, and I'm like, that's not what I'm asking. I want to know exactly how many, and I want to know where. I'm trying to prepare myself. Like, am I screwed on just never becoming a biological mother, or do I have a chance? So I pretty much had to wait. Talked to my doctor Wednesday. We talked. He decided that I should start off with getting a Lupron Depot 3.75 injection. And I had already researched, so I already knew about that, and I, you know, everything that it came with. And I told him, okay, I'm thinking he's gonna say come back on such and such date. Nope, he was like, I'm gonna go ahead and have the nurse prep it, and she'll be back in here to give you your injection, and I want to see you back in 3 months, but I want you to have an ultrasound before you come back and see me. So, you know, anytime before, not anytime, but close to the 3 months, and then at the 3-month mark, I want to see you. I'm like, I immediately got nervous, like, oh my God, this is happening. This is starting, it's beginning, it's happening. So, you know, I get the shot. He kind of goes over, you know, briefly telling me that it pretty much puts my body into a menopause state. And he's telling me why he wants to do that, because hopefully the fibroids will shrink and it'll make the procedure a little bit easier on me and on my body. I'm very anemic. My last lab, which was 4 weeks ago, showed my hemoglobin at 7.6, which for a woman is supposed to be at least at a 12. I don't know when the last time my body has been at a 12. Been anemic, severely anemic since I found out I was anemic, which I was in college. I think I was 19 and I'm 34 now. So you do the math. That long. I've been dealing with anemia, and I'm horrible at taking iron pills, so I blame myself for not at least trying hard to get it under control. I try to incorporate iron, high iron foods, but I'm kind of limited on that. Like, I hate liver. I tried. My mom made some. She tried. Like, you know, she made this wonderful gravy with it and everything, but I just could not eat it. Liver is disgusting. I love spinach, so I try to incorporate it into smoothies, and I try to eat it, you know, like in lunch or dinner or something like that. But it's only so much you can do. It's only so much you can eat that is full of iron. Plus taking iron pills. So I blame myself. I'm taking it a whole lot more serious now. My doctor is concerned with that. He's saying that either if I were to become pregnant or even to have this procedure, the myomectomy, I'm going to lose a lot of blood. He said right now you barely have enough to keep yourself alive. Like, he scared me when he said that. But let alone trying to provide for myself and a fetus, or for myself and then to make it through a surgery like that, a serious surgery. So he's like, this is the time where you really need to take this really seriously. He was like, the Lupron, of course, will stop your flow. So maybe your body will absorb some of that iron now versus you getting rid of it. And within this 3 months, you need to be pushing iron in your body. Like, you need to pump as much as possible. Eat it, take it, however you can get it. So I've been trying hard with that. So anyway, that was a slight background. Well, it has a lot to do with right now. So Wednesday I got the shot. Probably about 11 a.m. or so. My appointment was probably about 10 a.m. My appointment was at 9. So I get the shot, which they put it in your butt cheek. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, I'm alright. The next day, which was Thursday, it was sore. That area was sore. But other than that, I was cool. And I'm trying to really tap into my body to make sure I'm not becoming a hypochondriac. Because I know all the symptoms now, I'm really, really, really paying attention to my body. So, hot flashes. They've already began. Yesterday, which would have been yesterday would have been day 2. Thursday, I'm sorry. Today's Friday. And then today is day 3. Yesterday, I started with the hot flashes. I was on my way to work. The air was already on, and I felt like I was about to die. I could not cool off. And it only was for probably about 5 minutes. But it was the hottest 5 minutes of my life. I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, okay, let it be this simple, and that's fine. But today, baby, granted, today has been a rough day. My niece moved into her college dorm, and I went with her and my brother, which is her father, and my mother, which is her grandmother, to help her move in. I helped her a lot. We did not even eat until like 3 o'clock. Nobody had anything to eat. Like, we had like random fruit. I had a banana. My mama had grapes. My brother had nothing. My niece had nothing. We really had no food. We didn't eat all day. My head wasn't even hurting from like hunger or anything. And we're moving around. Anybody who's ever moved into a college dorm knows it's hectic. It's chaotic. It's crazy. We got it done. Finally got something to eat. I was cool. I never had a hunger headache or nothing. I just knew I had nothing to eat. Right now, I'm back home. Her college is 3 hours away. So, came back. I'm home in the bed right now because my head is pounding. Like right now, this whole time I've been talking, all of this from temple to temple, my head is hurting so bad. And it came on so slow. Like, started off really slow. And now I'm just like, Lord, please, no, please no. It's like the longest list of side effects as well. So I'm like, please don't let me be the one that gets some of everything. And then TMI, but I'm not gonna keep saying TMI throughout these videos, throughout all these vlogs, because like I said, I'm gonna keep it real. It's gonna be raw. It's gonna be honest. I don't know what this was from. I don't know if it was a side effect or what. It doesn't show that it's a side effect, but it wasn't normal for me. I'm sitting, I rode back. I drove to the school, but I rode back. I'm sitting there minding my own business, and out of nowhere, I get this sharp pain in my vagina. I'm talking about sharp. Like, it stopped in my tracks, like, oh my God. I didn't want to move. Like, I didn't know what was going on. And it was probably only like 20 seconds, but it was a painful 20 seconds. I'm like, what the heck? So then it subsided, and I'm like, that was weird. Whatever. You know, I go by my business. And it happened again, probably like, maybe 3 or 4 times it happened. And I'm like, oh God, I cannot wait to get home. I just want to lay down. And I'm not a medicine taker, but I'm about to take some ibuprofen because I haven't had the pain since, but my head is throbbing. So I'm about to try to take ibuprofen, and hopefully that helps. But I just want to kind of document. I'm like really talking. This is like 14.5 minutes. And I did not want it to be this long. But I'll go. Well, I guess, I don't know if there's any need to make another video now. I guess more so of an intro, because you guys have no idea who I am. But I'll make a better clean cut one, because I know I look like trash right now. But my head hurts so bad. But I expect to continue to vlog this particular journey. I'm just curious to be able to look back and maybe, I guess, just keep track of what I'm doing and the effects that I'm getting from it and whatnot, and hopefully to be able to help somebody along the way, because I did not see a lot of people that received the Lupron injection for fibroids. A lot of people were getting it for endometriosis and something else I saw it for, but it's not a lot of people that are getting it for fibroids. So I want to document and be a part of that group that that could possibly help somebody along the way. So far, like I said, I don't know how to count the days. So I got it, like I said, I got it on a Wednesday, and today's Friday. So was Wednesday day one or was Thursday day one? I guess a full day. I don't know. From Wednesday to Friday, I've gotten 2 side effects, which were the hot flashes, and now I have this severe headache. Oh, and I'm getting like a little bit of nausea back and forth. It just is starting to creep up on me right now, and it did it earlier today while I was in the car, and I just put my head back and closed my eyes to try to breathe through it. But so technically 3 side effects: hot flashes, the headache, and the nausea. But like I said, I'm about to sorry, I just heard some noise. And I'm the only one here, so I'm about to take ibuprofen and hopefully I'll feel better. I just hope it doesn't get too severe. Like, I feared the whole hair loss thing, or like the facial hair growth. Those, I think, are 2 of the things that I fear. I mean, granted, if I get facial hair, I'll just go get waxed or something. I don't know. But I can't lose the hair on my head. I cannot. I'm not one of those bald girls. I can't do it. I'm just trying to think. I think that's everything so far. I'll probably try to pop back in maybe in a few days to kind of see if anything changes. But I'm not going to do it like daily, because it's going to be three long months. So November 14th, I think, is my follow-up appointment. So I'll definitely be back before then. But I'm just like, and I'm not no like softie. Like, I can take a lot. I have a high pain tolerance. But headaches take me down. You hear me? Like, they mess with me big time. Anything else on my body can hurt, and I can function through it. But headaches, baby, I'm tapping out. I cannot function. I'm pushing through this video because this is very important to me, to just document my whole little journey up until the point of the myomectomy, because that is my ultimate goal. I want these foreign objects out of my body. I want my body back. I want to be normal. What I'm looking forward to is this cycle that's going to disappear. So he says. My doctor said it could either completely stop or just become very, very light. I've never had a very, very light cycle. Well, I say that back. Having a cycle period, like in general, it was normal at one point. To me, normal is like 5 days, but just not constant, but like a normal flow. Nothing too crazy. Nothing keeping me from doing whatever daily activity I want to do. But just this past few, I'm not even gonna say few years, probably like 5 years, maybe longer, that they've been very heavy. Like very, 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 very heavy. So where around that time I can't do anything. Nothing. Sometimes not even go to work. So I'm just excited to be free. To be free, and then hopefully one day, you know, my videos will turn into a pregnancy journey, because I desire a baby. I want a baby. I want my own little pumpkin. So ladies, like I said, hopefully I will begin to kind of help people in the future, maybe make decisions on this injection. A lot of different mixed reviews. Some absolutely hate it and regret the choice. Some are happy that they did it, or at least tried it. So like I said, I'm gonna keep it real and raw to be helpful. Like, sugarcoated for what? So I've talked for 20 and a half minutes, and I don't want to make super long videos because I want to keep people interested. So subscribe, like my video. Like I said, I'll continue to vlog. Currently vlogging from my phone. Maybe one day I'll make it to where I, using a camera will be a little more better. But for now, they'll be coming from my phone. And like I said, subscribe to keep up with my journey, my informational journey. This is more so what it is, my life, what I'm going through, what I'm experiencing. Maybe somebody can relate and it'll help them. So you ladies, take care of yourself, and I will be back later.